Do you understand this point? So the value of k comes out to be how much? The value of k comes out to be 2 root 6. Yes or no, others? Alright. Next question that we have is, it says find the value of p. Am I audible, others? Yeah. It
Yes.
says find the value of p, this value p. So my quadratic equation is 3x square plus px plus 3 equals to 0. It says for
Hmm.
which the equation has real roots. Okay. For which the equation has real roots. Yes or no?
Hmm.
So it says for what value of p the equation has real roots. What would you do, others? You would say for the real roots, discriminant is b square minus 4ac. This should be either greater than or equals to 0. Do you understand a point? This discriminant should be either greater than or equals to 0. I hope you're understanding.
Yeah.
So b is going to be what? Understand? B is going to be p. Because if I compare my quadratic equation with what? With my ax square plus bx plus c, I hope you're understanding that a would be 3, b would be p, and c would be 3. Isn't it? Yes or no? So it is going to become p square minus 4ac, and that should be 0 or greater than 0. Because if the discriminant, which is b square minus 4ac, if that discriminant is greater than 0, all right, if that discriminant is greater than 0, then the real roots are there. That's the condition of real roots. So for equal roots, what is the condition? That discriminant should be just equal to 0. And for real roots, the discriminant must be greater than or equals to 0. I hope you're understanding the concept.
Yes.
All right. So here, what you're supposed to do, you're going to say p square minus 9 times 4 is 36 is greater than or equals to 0. So p square is greater than equals to 36. I hope you're understanding the concept.
Yeah.
So p should be greater than or equals to what? So now you understand the p square value. Okay. Now, this is a very, very important type of question, others. You need to focus on this. You tell me
Hmm.
one thing. What is 1 square?
1 square 1.
1. What is 2 square?
2 square is 4.
4. What is 3 square?
9.
9. What is 4 square?
16.
What is 5 square?
25.
And what is 6 square?
36.
Okay. Now you tell me what is minus 1 square? Minus 1
1.
square is going to be 1. Minus 2
Hmm.
square is going to be 4. Minus 3 square is going to be 9.
Yeah.
Minus 4 square is going to be 16. Minus 5 square is going to be 25. And minus 6 square is going to be 36, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it is minus 6 times minus 6. So negative into negative becomes plus 36. I hope you're understanding the concept. What am I
Yes.
trying to explain you here is understand. My point is, this question says that p square is greater than or equals to 36. Because I can normally transpose here. What do you think from here? Can you tell me? I have to have a value of p. I have to have a value of p for which what is happening? You tell me. For which what is happening? I have to have a value of p for which, you know, it could be either 7 or it could be minus 7, isn't it? Because both of their squares would be greater than 36. Are you understand?
Yes.
I need either 8 or minus 8 because both of their squares should be greater than 36, isn't it? I hope you're
Yes.
understanding. So the value
Yes.
of p either should be greater than 6 or the value of p should be less than minus 6, isn't it? Tell me.
Yes.
Why it should be less than minus 6? Tell me. Why it should be less than minus 6? Because if I see the number line and if here it is minus 6, then beyond minus 6 is minus 7, then minus 8, and so on.
Yeah.
So whatever the values of p should be, they should be greater than 6. And the
Yeah.
value should be lesser than 6. I hope you're understanding.
Hmm.
Any doubts in this?
Yes.
Okay,
No doubt.
this is the concept.
Yeah.
So my answer should be p greater than 6 or p less than or equals to minus 6. Are you understanding my point?
Yes.
Yes or no? Tell me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Understood or not?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the concept. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so my values of p should be either greater than 6, because all the values greater than 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, all of their squares would be greater than 36. Because I need a value of p, I need a value of p, you know, whose squares should be greater than 36. Are you understanding?
Hmm.
Okay, this is the concept. Now, do the next question. It says the product of two consecutive odd integers is 63. It says represent this in the form of a quadratic equation. How would you do this, others? What does this question mean to me? It says what? It says the product of two consecutive odd integers is 63. What do you mean by this? Tell me.
Hmm.
What is the difference between the two odd integers? If one number is 3, other number would be 5. If one number is 6, the other one number is odd, let's suppose 7, the other odd number would be 9. If one odd number is 1, the other odd number would be 3, isn't it? That means if one odd number is x, the other odd number would be x plus 2, because you see the difference between 3 and 5, isn't it 2? You see
Hmm.
the difference between 1 and 3, isn't it 2? You see the difference between 7 and 9, isn't it 2? Tell me.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What does that mean exactly? Tell me. That means if one number is x, the other number would be x plus 2. And the
Hmm.
product of these two consecutive odd integers is 63. That means x times x plus 2 is going to be 63, because the product is going to be 63. I hope you're understanding.
Yeah.
And x times x is going to be x6 square. Times 2 shall be 2x, and here it is going to be 63. So x square plus 2x minus 63 is going to be 0. That means x square plus 2x minus 63 is going to be 0. And here what is happening? You compare it with this equation. So what exactly do
Hmm.
you think? You have x square plus 2x minus 63 0. And when you compare it with ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So what do you think you have? You have a is equals to 1, b is equals to 2, and c is equals to minus 63. Yes or no? So
Yes.
I do not need to actually solve this question for this question. It says express this exactly in the form of a quadratic equation. So all I need to do is to express it in a quadratic equation. I hope you're understanding the concept.
Yeah.
Now do the next question. It says, the 21st question I'm doing now. It says divide 51 into two parts such that their product is 378. How would you divide it? Tell me. If one part
Let's
is
see.
x
Yeah.
and one part is y, so their sum is 51, isn't it? That's what the question says. Divide 51 into two parts such that their product is 378. Yes or no?
Yes.
And what does it mean? Such that the product is 378. So x times y is going to be 378. I hope you're understanding.
Yes.
So very simple now. Can you not substitute the value of y as 51 minus x? So x into
51 is.
51 minus x is going to be 378,
Hmm.
isn't it? And x times 1 is 51x. X times x is minus x square is going to be 378. So minus x square plus 51x equals to 378. Don't you think I should take everything on the other side? So it is going to become equals to 0. So it is going to become x square minus 51x plus 378. And this is my quadratic equation. And this quadratic equation, how am I going to solve it? X square minus 51x plus 378 would be 0. Yes or no?
Yes.
So I will have ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So a would be 1, b would be minus 51, and c would be 378. Yes or no? Tell me.
Yeah.
So if I have this particular part, what do you think right here? Tell me. So minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. That is going to give me the values of alpha and beta, which are my required quadratic equation. Understood or not?
Yeah. Understood.
This is the concept. Understood.
Hmm.
That is the concept. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you be able to solve it now?
I don't know.
What?
Um.
So let's solve it fully. So minus of minus 51 plus minus under root of minus 51 whole square minus 4ac over 2a. So it will become what? 51 plus minus under root of 51 square shall be how much? Let's do that. 51 square should be 51 into 51. 1 times 1, 1 times 5. 5 times 1 and 5 times 5. So you have 2601 minus 3 times 378. 4 times 378. Isn't it others? So we have 4 times 8, 32. 3. 4 times 7, 28, 31, 12, 13, 14, 15. So minus 1512 over 2. Now I hope you can solve it.
Hmm.
Right? So,
Yeah.
okay. Understood or not? Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Next question now. Next question now. So the next question that we have this. Is this. Now, what does this question represent? Understand. Now, when you have these kind of questions, right? It is very simple, isn't it? It is x plus 1 over x is 4, 1 over 4. So what is the denominator here under x here? It was 1. So what is the LCM of x and 1? Tell me.
Hmm.
What is the LCM of x and 1?
X.
X. And what am I supposed to do then? You tell me. Into x and into x. So it is going to become x square plus 1 is going to be 4 times 4, 16 plus 1, 17 over 4, isn't it?
Hmm.
And can I just crisscross? So what do you think would become 4 times x square plus 1? And that would be 17x, isn't it? So that
Hmm.
would become 4x square plus 4 is going to be 17x. So 4x square minus 17x plus 4 is going to be 0. I hope you're understanding.
Hmm.
And now the quadratic equation that we have is 4x square minus 17x plus 4 is going to be 0. Let's compare it with ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So what is happening? A is going to be 4 and b is going to be minus 17 and c is going to be 4. Yes or no? And the formula is minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. So minus of minus 17 plus minus under root of minus 17 square minus 4ac over 2a
Hmm.
over 2a. Right, others? I hope you're understanding.
Hmm.
Okay? So it is going to become what? It is going to become plus 17 plus minus under root of 289 and minus 64 over 2 times 4. So for me it is going to become 8 plus 17 plus minus under root of 289 minus 64. So that would be 225, right? and minus plus 17 plus minus under root of 15 over 8, because root 225, basically 225 is what? 225 is the under root of 15. So that shall be 17 plus minus 15 over 8. I hope you're understanding.
Hmm.
So what do you think it would be? Tell me. It would be 17 plus 15 over 8, and it would be 17 minus 15 over 8. I hope you're understanding.
Hmm.
So 32 over 8 would be 4, and here it would be 2 over 8, and that would be 1 over 4. I hope
Yeah.
you're understanding. Do you understand the point?
Hmm.
Right? So now it is saying that, what is the value of x? Here we were solving this. So x would be either 4 or x would be either 1 over 4. That's my answer.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is the method of actually solving the equation. Understood or not? Right?
Yes.
Any doubts up till now? Now just have a look here. When this question says find the roots of the equation root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2. What exactly does that mean? You understand? It says root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equals to 0. The 21st question I'm doing. It says find the roots of the equation. Roots means the values of x, the alpha, beta values. Are you understanding? So, what
Yeah.
exactly does that mean? You tell me. It means ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So, a is equals to root 2, b is equals to 7, and c is equals to 5 root 2, isn't it?
Hmm.
So, when you have these values, what exactly does that mean? It would mean minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. So it would mean what? Minus 7 plus minus under root of 7 square minus 4ac. So a is going to be root 2 and c is going to be 5 root 2. Normally that we deal with over 2a. So we would have minus 7 plus minus under root of 49 minus 5 for the 20. 20 times 2 over 2 root 2. Yes or no, others? So we would have
Hmm.
minus 7 plus minus under root of 49 minus 40, because root 2 into root 2 is 2 over 2 root 2. Yes or no?
Hmm.
So we have minus 7 plus minus under root of 9 over 2 root 2. So this is my first part of the equation page. This is my second part of the page, and this is going to be my third part. Yes or no? So I will have minus 7 plus minus 3 over 2 and minus 7 minus 3 over 2. So I will have minus 7 minus 3 minus 10 over 2, and I will have, sorry, I will have minus 4 over 2, and I will have minus 10 over 2. That means what? I will have minus 2 and I will have minus 5. Yes or no? So
Yeah.
the two values of x that I have is, the two values of x that I have is, x is going to be minus 2 and x is going to be minus 5. Understood or tell me? Okay? Because minus 7 minus 3 becomes what? Minus 10. Minus 10 over 2 becomes what? Minus 5. And minus 7 plus 3 becomes what? Minus 4. And minus 4 over 2 becomes what? Minus 2. Yes or no? So this is the answer. Any doubts in this? Others?
No.
Just tell me.
Hmm.
Right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how the work is done. Next question what we have is, just check. Next question says find the value of k so that this has equal roots. You tell me what is the condition for the equation to have equal roots? Tell me, others. What is the condition of the equation to have an equal roots? Hmm?
Hmm.
Discriminant should be 0. For equal roots, for equal roots, the discriminant should be 0. Yes or no? So
Yes.
discriminant is, so for my equation is k minus 12 x square plus 2 times k minus 12 x plus 2 equals to 0. Yes or no?
Hmm.
So if I have this, what exactly do you understand from here? If I compare my equation, it would be ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So a would be k minus 12. P would be 2 times k minus 12. Because obviously, this is going to be my value of b. I hope you're understanding. And the value of
Hmm.
p here would be 2. Yes or no?
Yeah.
A would be k minus 12, b would be this, and c would be k minus 12. Are you understanding my point? And
Yeah.
if I put and what is discriminant? B square minus 4ac. So let's put these values of a, b, and c in the formula. So b is what? 2 times k minus 12 whole square minus 4 ac. A is what? K minus 12 and c is what? 2. And that is going to be 0. So 2 squared shall be 4 into k minus 12 whole square minus 4 times 2 8 into k minus 12 equals to 0. So that would be what? 4 into k square plus 144 minus 24k. Because 2ab minus 8k minus 96 is going to be 0. Do you understand the point?
Hmm.
And here it is going to be what? Now multiply and solve the equation. So now again this is going to be a quadratic equation in k, which you will solve by the normal formula. Okay, so you will have the equation like this. You will have 4k square plus 4 times 144 minus 96k minus 8k minus 96 is going to be 0. So this is the quadratic equation that you have. Okay, and this shall be your answer. Are you understanding the point?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the concept. Understood or not? And then just solve for
Yeah.
k. Solve for k by applying the quadratic formula and you will get the value of k.
Hmm.
Okay. Now, the next
Okay.
question. The last question, just read this out. This question says what? It says, if minus 5 is a root, what do you understand from the term root, others? What is minus 5?
Like square root.
Not square root. Root means the value of x.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So when you say 2x square plus px minus 15 equals to 0, isn't it? So you're going to put
Yes.
x as minus 5. So 2 into minus 5 whole square plus p into minus 5 minus 15 is going to be 0. So minus 5 squared shall be 25. And 25 times 2 is 50. Minus 5p minus 15 is going to be 0. So it is going to be 35
Hmm.
minus 5p is going to be 0. So here 5p shall move this side. And that is going to become 35 over 5. And that would be 7. So p would be 7. Understood or not?
Yeah.
Right? So this is how we
Yeah.
sort of solve the questions. Understood or not? Up till now, are these questions clear or not?